Hello RCC Vet Tech. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to demonstrate to you how to properly go ahead and open glove. You will be doing this prior to your sterile scrub, so we're going to go over the steps that it takes to do so. The first thing you need to do is make sure that you have all of your supplies. You should have your bouffant cap on and your mask on before you get started. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to remove all jewelry because I want to keep everything as clean as possible. So any necklaces, any rings, any earrings of that nature need to be removed prior to open gloving. You also want to make sure that for the most part you have clean hands. The first step that you're going to do when you have your gloves, and make sure that you have the correct size gloves for your hands, is you're going to open the initial package. Inside the initial package, your gloves are going to be in a tissue paper like film. Go ahead and set the package aside, and this is what it's going to look like. Now, once I have this down, I'm going to be cautious when I'm opening. The reason for that is because I don't want to throw these around. I don't want them to get dirty. I don't want to cause any type of contamination to the field. So I'm going to just be delicate with them when I'm opening and gloving. So I'm going to go ahead and open them here, and for demonstration purposes, I'm going to show you what it's going to look like on the inside. So on the inside, it's going to let you know what the left side is and right side is, and then it also has flaps on the top, on the bottom, and then 2 flaps on the inside corners. So these pretty much open like French doors. So when you're opening them, you want to unseal the top, unseal the bottom, and then you're going to very gently place your fingers underneath the middle fold. So under here, there's the fold in the middle that you're going to just place your fingertips underneath, and it's going to be the same on both sides. Once you open your gloves, this whole field is your sterile field. You are not going to be touching anything. Nothing's going to be dropped into this sterile field. We're going to be very cautious to make sure we maintain the sterility of this surface. When you're gloving, I recommend you glove with your non-dominant hand first. So me being right-handed, I'm going to glove my left hand first. If you are left-handed, go ahead and glove your right hand first. It just makes it easier when you're gloving. The next step that you're going to do is you're just going to take your dominant hand and grab the bottom cuff of the glove. And I'm going to show this to you again here. So here are the bottom parts of the cuff, down here. And you are just going to grab the top layer with your fingertips. And this is where you are going to put your hand into the glove, just with your fingertips. When you're putting your hand into your glove, I recommend you keep your fingers together. If your fingers are separated, it's going to be harder to maneuver your fingers into the proper finger positioning. So make sure that you put your glove on with your fingers together. So I'm going to take my right hand and grab the top layer of my left glove. I'm going to slowly go ahead and start maneuvering my hand into the glove. The other thing I want to do is make sure that my hand stays above my sterile field. I'm not going to have my glove to the side. I'm not going to have it close to me, because if I accidentally touch this glove to any other surface besides the sterile surface, I potentially am going to contaminate the field and I'll have to reglove. So as you are putting on your glove, you are going to maneuver your fingers into the proper position, all the way in. Now, once you have your glove on and it's in the proper spot, you're going to go ahead and just gently let go of the cuff, okay? Now, for the second part of gloving, you're not going to grab the bottom of the cuff. You are actually going to place your fingers inside the top of the cuff before you place your hand in. So again, I'll show you here. So now we have your other glove this here is the top of the cuff, and your hand is going to come in and under the cuff, like so. Then you can go ahead and put your hand in the glove and start maneuvering your fingers into the proper positions. So, other hand comes up underneath the top of the cuff, and you may start placing your fingers in their proper positions. Okay, once you have that completed, you are just again going to let go of the cuff. Once that's done, your hands are considered sterile, so just keep them gently in front of you so that way you don't accidentally contaminate yourself and have to reglove.